Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Chips and Talk. Grab a snack, let's chat. Here I am with I think, did I call you by your first name last episode? Okay, so it's Alexandra. But I feel like you have to have like a stage name, you know? Like I'm Super Jesus Jackson. I feel like, yeah, come on, pick a stage name. What's your stage name?
I feel like you already know what I'm gonna say.
Alex the Dancer?
No.
Okay.
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. I like that.
At my high school graduation, I was Slim Shady. My family didn't recognize me because I put sunglasses on to go walk.
What's kind of gross is the fact that you're my girlfriend and I'm going to have to present you like on my podcast as Slim Shady. And you know what's funny is that I'm going to do this, like I'm going to present you like, and one day, like, you know, I'll have like new people that are coming into this podcast and I'll be like, oh my God, this dude has Eminem on his fucking podcast. And then your fucking voice just like appears.
I'll be like, no, it's better. I'm just kidding. Nothing can be Eminem.
I love that.
It's a boss has to be.
Beautiful. All right. So Slim Shady it is. Here we are with Slim Shady. Of course, what episode is this? This is episode 17. Let's make sure we're recording. Yes, we are. Episode 17 of Chips and Talk. Now, what we do here, of course, we literally grab some chips and we talk. That's what we do. Comes from chips and guac. That's where it comes from. Because I actually thought it was called Chips and Talk. That's what I thought it was called. And then my friend was like, no, it's chips and guac. And I was like, oh, that's not as fun. So, but what we do, yeah, we literally get some chips. In this case, Cheetos, popcorn, jalapeno. That's a mixture of the way that white people pronounce it. So white people say jalapeno, which is fucking retarded.
Wait, do they really? No one in my family says it like that. They don't say jalapeno.
Oh, no. White people pronounce it jalapeno or jalapeno, something like that.
My family's exempt.
Okay.
They say other things.
Yeah.
Though.
Well, I mean, no. Look. I'm not throwing any shade here, okay? I'm exaggerative. But no. Like, for example, there's plenty of words, like quinoa. Like, I say quinoa because that's how we say it in Spanish. And then my girlfriend, she was like, no, it's quinoa. And I was like, okay, quinoa. So, you know, it's whatever. So, you know, it goes both ways. And there's plenty of other things, too. What's another word that I mispronounce because I'm Mexican? Like, come on.
Well, you're putting me on the spot, you know. I can't.
I'm on the spot, too.
I can't think of any right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot. I think there's at least two other ones that I mispronounce because I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, whatever. Caramel. It's like that, okay?
Yeah. So
jalapeno. And if you really want to be specific, it is jalapeno. Okay? If you really want to be specific. What are you doing? I love that. The people who are listening... See, okay, this is a great way. This is a great way to introduce the people who are listening to this podcast. Whether you're on Google, we're not on Google yet. We will be. Spotify or Apple Music, thank you so much. If you're an audio-only listener. If you're on YouTube, you're very special because my YouTube channel is Super Jesus Jackson. This is who I am. Thank you so much for tuning in through YouTube. Leave a comment down below on what snack you're munching on. And if you're an audio-only listener, please leave a review because that's the only thing that matters. So, but, Cheetos, popcorn, cheddar, jalapeno. I love the Cheetos popcorn. Like, I think it's delicious. I prefer the Flamin' Hot one. That's my favorite one. But like anything that's bad for you, you can't have it too much, you know, or else you're gonna fucking hate it. So you gotta have it occasionally. So this is what we're gonna have here, and let me know what you're having. But this is what we do. We literally open up a bag of chips, ice cream, dessert, nuts, specifically nuts.
Specifically D's nuts.
Say that louder, will you?
Specifically D's nuts.
This is the person that I'm with, everyone. But yes, so we literally discuss, we pick a random topic on the internet, and we talk. God, fucking amazing. But here we go. some ASMR action just for you and just for you. Hashtag KBD Productions TV. I love you. Check his channel out, everyone. It's really good. But here we go. Oh. So I'm going to the gym now, and I was struggling to open the bag. But just in a couple of months, I'm not going to struggle anymore. Okay? But there we have it. Look at that. Isn't that disgusting? I love it. Cheetos, you should sponsor me. Oh, fuck. Oh, I got some fucking dust in my eye. Oh, no. Oh, good thing it's not the flaming hot one. Oh, that's fucking feisty.
It's jalapeno.
That's feisty. Oh, my God. Am I in focus? I think I'm in focus. Okay. I'm not cutting that out. Fuck that. All right. Here, have some.
I'm okay.
Have
Thank
some.
you, though. We just ate.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Just eat one.
Thank you, though.
Just one.
I'd rather not. It doesn't look appetizing to me.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I would prefer like a different flavor or what. I'm not a cheese and a jalapeno like person. Unless it's like real jalapeno. I hate jalapeno flavored things.
Why?
It just doesn't taste great. Like it doesn't taste as good as like just like having like some like actual like jalapenos in my real food. It's the same thing. Like I hate grape flavored things.
That's fair. I do too.
But I like grapes. Like actual pure grapes or like grape juice.
Yeah.
Same thing, like I would prefer to just have a regular banana instead of like a banana flavored like something.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like the fake. It's the same thing. The jalapeno stuff for me grosses me out.
Huh. Okay.
But
Makes
I do
sense.
love Cheetos popcorn.
Yeah.
The regular one.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, so she sometimes listens to my podcast and she hates when I make noises. I do too. I have a guilty. It's a thing. It's a guilty pleasure. I hate the sound of people eating. It fucking irritates me, and obviously it irritates me more when I'm mad. So like, but I do it, and it's this weird thing where I like to listen to, like when I'm in a good mood, I go on YouTube sometimes and just listen to like people eating, or just I like just watching people eat. I think it's fun. But it's a thing that I hate at the same time. It's weird. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Do you have like something like that where like you hate it, but like you kind of do it like secretly and like you just like kind of like it like as well? Or you're not weird like me?
No. I definitely do. Like, for example, I hate it when people do that thing where they look over your shoulder and they read, like, whatever book, like, page you're on, like, in your book.
Yeah.
I hate that so much. My siblings used to do that to me all the time. And I would, like, read a book. Or, like, if you're on your phone and someone looks over your shoulder and they're, like, just looking at what you're doing. So I hate it when people do that to me, but sometimes secretly, like, I'll do that to people, especially if they're reading a book. Just because I think it's cool. But I don't do the annoying thing that people do when they do it. They like look and they're like, oh, like, what are you reading? Or like, oh, that's a weird thing. And then you're like, well, you wouldn't even get the context of it because you haven't been reading the whole book like I have. That's something that I do. Okay.
But so you do that occasionally?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes occasionally I'll be nosy.
It's just like it's a natural thing, that people do. It's just, we're all flawed individuals and we all should fucking... Never mind. All right. But, all right. So let's get to the topic here because we are just riffing. That's what we're doing. So go and use that little mouse. Click on generate random topic, obviously from random topic generator. Are you clicking on it? Are you...
I'm not doing that one.
You're not doing
boring.
one. Are you a saver or a spender? Fuck. You know what we can do is we could like answer it quickly and then switch a topic.
Okay.
So I'm a... That's a boring one because I'm both. Like I
feel
do.
Like everyone is both.
Anyone that's like a fucking not broke is both.
Yeah. Well, inevitably you have to spend something, like spend money on gas. There you go.
Well, no, but what that means is like, oh, like, do you spend like badly, you know, to the point where you're almost broke, or are you more frugal?
I've never had the liberty of the second one. I'm usually just the first one to say no, because I have to be.
Right, but you totally would be a spender if you were in the position to do so, but you wouldn't fucking like put yourself bankrupt. You would occasionally spend on yourself or spend on something that's expensive.
Just like how you do.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. All right. Next topic. What do you think of online education?
It's not as good as in-person education.
It's not as good as it's definitely not.
And there's been studies on it where it hinders people and it actually makes people perform worse when they go into an in-person education thing.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, people... Oh, shit.
Ew.
Ew. No, I will say this. I will say this. Some kids are different. Like, some kids perform better, like, online than they do when they go in person.
That's true, but it's like, for example, what happened with COVID, it's crazy that whole trending thing was going around, how everyone was saying, like, COVID, like, just made, like, our kids, like, dumber or more stupid. Mm-hmm. They weren't just saying that to be, like, mean. Like, the performance scores were insane. Yeah. Like, how much they lowered. They're still trying to come back from it. And that includes college kids, too.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's, kids right now in elementary school in our state, some kids are struggling to read.
Yeah.
In third grade.
It's sad.
Yeah. So, it sucks. It sucks. So, it's definitely a thing. Anyways, next topic. What's the best way to discover new music? Find a person you love.
That's so true. I was about to like say something similar.
Yeah.
Like really just like meeting new people and new friends, but especially like meeting you. Like you introduced me to like so many like different types of music and artists that I probably wouldn't have listened to before. Or maybe I would have gotten around to it, but you just had me get around to it sooner. And the same with you, like it was so fun, like telling you about all the music that I listen to. That's the best way to discover new music. I agree with you.
That's true. I mean, anything...
Just meeting people.
Art is social. Art is a very social experience. So, now I'm, just to present another, another branch on the tree. No one uses that metaphor, but, Apple Music, has a great music discovery, not platform, but mechanism. Like if you go on your Apple Music and you just put like not shuffle, but the other shuffle, like it will shuffle, like you'll pick something that you want to listen to, and then the next song will be something similar to what you're listening to. And that's been really great because I find some really good stuff, and the playlists are great as well, honestly. Now, granted, playlists and that type of feature, it kind of incentivizes for you to not even look deep into the artist that you're listening to. Like, you have to put that effort into, like, being like, okay, I like that song. I'm going to go and, like, click in this artist and look at his albums and stuff. That's the thing that's missing today is I feel like playlists and shuffle features from these music platforms have diminished, like, the agency that someone has, because... like, you could just be like, oh, I'm going to leave it on shuffle forever. Like, and, I'll keep finding new stuff. But are you really finding new stuff? No, you're just, like, shuffling through, like, music. But finding new stuff and really sticking with it is, like, using that feature, coming across an artist or a song you really like, clicking on the artist, seeing the albums that they've released, and checking out their material. Like, that's really finding new music, And it's not the music platform that's it's not their fault, it's your fault now. Now, could they be better at that? Could they be, could they find better ways to incentivize people to actually look deeper into the artists and stuff? Yeah. But see, and this is the thing where you get into the whole thing where, like, clearly that's just a feature to keep you on that music service. It's not even to benefit the artists that you're listening to. It's just shuffling a bunch of fucking material that this music streaming service has, that just keeps you on the service. And that's fine. They're a business. They want you to stick on their service. But if I was an artist, right, I would want my music platform to do something a little bit, to kind of help people to, lean them towards my music, like I know it's difficult to do that. And there's millions and millions of artists out there that are on music streaming platforms, but, and also let's not forget, you could do it yourself. Fuck. I mean, the way I found John Mayer is, I don't know what the fuck happened. I was on YouTube and like, I just saw St. Patrick's Day, like as a song, and I've seen it multiple times, and then I just clicked on it and listened to it, and I looked in the comment section and people were like, oh my God, this guy's amazing, and yada, yada. And then I went back to his first album, and that's how I found him. And that was just me. Like, and I know that people used to talk about John Mayer, people have talked about him before, but I didn't really know him, He was just kind of like a sort of familiar name in my head that's somewhere buried in my brain, And so but that was me. That was just that was just me being like, I have to see who this guy is, But yes, finding a significant other or friends, I will say friends are less able to influence you to listen to me. At least in my experience, like when my friend tells me about a good artist, I don't really care that much. Like I don't like I don't know what it is, but if my significant other is telling me to listen to someone, like I will care more. Granted, they're my significant other, so there's that too. But I mean, there's been times like my friend Jesse, who Ferguson, who he introduced me to A Perfect Circle and now Pussifer. So like there's stuff, and oh my God, Stone Temple Pilots, Nine Inch Nails, Smashing Pumpkins, thanks to him. I mean, he really planted the seed, he didn't force me to listen to them, but he planted the seed, and then I went out of my way to listen to them more. Tool, same thing. This girl that I was interested in, she introduced me to Tool. Actually, she fucking firstly introduced me to like fucking Latin satanic music. Like it was weird. And then she went to Tool, which is fucking crazy. You would think that she would build up to that by making me listen to like, I don't know, Black Sabbath, then Tool, and then fucking demonic satanic music. But no, she was like, no, fuck you, I'm going deep. Like she was going in raw. Yeah. But so it's interesting, but I don't know. I mean, what other ways do you like to discover new music?
Well, I've talked about this before. Like, I believe I mentioned something similar to this the last time I was on your podcast was like when I do a dance, like someone is choreographing something, like a piece, and most of the time that's how I discover new music as well. Is they'll put on like this song that I've never heard before, and we're about to do a piece to it, so I have to listen to it nonstop, and I really like it, and I usually check out the artist. Yep. That's definitely, and also sometimes like teachers will be like, oh, okay, improv, and they put on like music, and it's really, really good. Sometimes. Other times it's not so good, and then like you have the improv to it, and it's like, ugh, like how am I gonna improv to this? I don't even like it. Yeah, I mean that's a great point. I mean, there's probably recreational activities that you do, not you, the listener. Maybe you're in the gym, maybe you're in the swim team, maybe you're in Taekwondo, although you're probably not listening to music in Taekwondo, but I mean, think about, the different ways that you can probably, and also, just going to the store, and listening to music. I find that shoe stores have some of the best music, in terms of hip hop or trap. And, if you go to like a fucking pottery store, you'll find the fucking most sappy singer-songwriter songs in there. You'll find the Hey There Delilahs in there. But different ways. Shazam is your best friend when it comes to that. That's true. You do love your Shazam, but always like when you're trying to Shazam it, it ends. Exactly. Yeah. And then you're like, fuck. And you feel like you've genuinely like just lost a friend like forever. Like you're like, fuck, no. Don't leave me. At that point, you just go to Google and start typing some of the lyrics that you may have heard. My God. You ever done that before? Like where you like type like a lyric and like... and nothing comes up that you want. Yeah. Or it's happened where I have found the song by like just typing, what's the song that goes like,
da 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 da.
Yeah.
And like it actually comes up. Like I've had that happen before to me. Now, granted, that's super vague, but I mean, you know, it is possible. But yeah, I think that's a good topic there. Hello, welcome to Chips and Talk. All right, rapid fire, a new topic. Go ahead.
Right.
We got a couple of minutes.
This one is a Wildcard podcast.
I know. Have you traveled to any different countries? Which ones? You did. You have. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we went on a cruise. A long time ago.
What was it, Mexico, right?
Yeah, we went on a cruise and it took us over to Cozumel, Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And that was really cool. Obviously, they took us to the touristy part, but the water was perfect.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. And I'm blanking on where else we got to go.
Didn't you go to Cabo once?
No, I've never been to Cabo.
Oh, Cabo.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah, didn't you go to Colombia or fucking like...
no, it wasn't Colombia.
You went to South America though, right?
Belize. I went to Belize.
Oh, Belize. Yes.
Belize was so cool.
Mm.
We got to go to like some ruins.
Wow. You almost got kidnapped?
No, unfortunately not. That'd be a cool story.
That would have been. Yeah. Interesting. Well,
yeah.
Unfortunately, my life, I come from a different country.
Yeah,
but I have not traveled to a different country. I almost got close to traveling to Spain in school, but I couldn't. But that would be interesting. I definitely want to travel. I want to go to Germany. That's where I want to go for sure. And fuck every other place. I'm just kidding. No, I want to go to Mexico. I want to go see where I'm from, and just kind of see just the places that my parents used to go to and stuff like that, and just kind of see the lifestyle there. I want to go to France. Obviously, you gotta go to France, Italy, but really Germany for some fucking reason. I don't know what it is. I think it's because my first girlfriend and I wanted to go to Germany. And so it was just this thing but even before her, I wanted to go to Germany. I don't know. I just had a fascination with Germany, and I love European culture. I love just Western culture in general. Although Western is not really the correct term for Europe. I love white shit. I figure there's no other better way to say that. I shouldn't be ashamed of saying that, right?
Well, you love what you don't have. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's fair. That's a fair point. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, the last place I want to go to is like South America. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really want to. Oh, I do want to go to South America for chocolate. I want to see that shit and get bitten by mosquitoes and shit. But that's about it. But Argentina would be a nice place. But hey, Argentina is essentially, Argentina has like European roots. So that doesn't really count, as you can see. So, but it's interesting. Great. You guys are getting to know me very, very well. And you might be getting to know her as well. Don't take her from me. She is mine. Do not fall in love with her, for I have already done so.
How poetic.
Shakespeare, where are you? Hire me.
There he is.
Shakespeare in love.
Yeah. I really want to travel more. Like, I remember the cruise, like, because the way cruises work, like, you get to only do, like, one thing at the place. It's not like you get to be somewhere for more than even half a day.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're only ported there for, like, part of the day.
Yeah.
You get, like, 6 hours there, and you get to choose to do something. It would just be cool to go somewhere for, like, like, a week. I really want to go to, like, Greece.
Oh, yeah, Greece,
or,
100%.
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia because of the animals.
Wildlife, yeah.
I'd be terrified to go in the ocean, though, in Australia. That'd be the one place where I'm terrified to go in the ocean. Because it has the deadliest creatures in there. Like, it has box jellyfish,
Wow.
I'm not even afraid of the great
Things
white
that
sharks.
Would kill you.
I'm afraid of, like, box jellyfish.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, super cool.
That is super cool.
Because I would want to see like the Great Barrier Reef.
Is that in Australia? Fucking Australians have all the best shit, don't they? Yeah, and they're also fucking living by themselves. Like,
yeah,
it's fucking crazy. If there's a zombie apocalypse, go to Australia.
Yeah.
Or Australia. Like, imagine if like a zombie apocalypse like originated in Australia. They'd be fucked. Like, everyone there would just die. Like, and
like we would just hear about it in the news, and
the rest of the world would be like, thank God. Like,
it'd be in the newspapers.
That's
never
fucked.
reach us.
I know. That's fucked. Oh, anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this episode of Chips and Talk. Oh, she's yawning, everyone.
Sorry.
But I hope you enjoyed my company here. I did. But I hope you enjoyed the Cheetos and the Cheeto sounds I'm making. Probably annoying the shit out of you. For those of you who love ASMR. That's right. But thank you so much again for tuning back in. Tune into the next episode. Until then, that's it for me. You guys take care. Stay safe. And until next time, I love you. That's right. Oh, that's right. Alrighty then. Bye. Click out. Stop. Hey, exit. What are you doing? This is weird. I want to go. Click out of the video. Go away. This person doesn't want to go away.
That's great. We'll just leave.